And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Derrick Rose. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's the great one in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Dennis Schroeder is out there. With Cameron Thomas, and it's Bridges in a small forward. Well, Grant, how about the importance of this holiday, especially when you think about everything that Dr. Martin Luther King stood for?
You know, what an honor and a privilege to play today. I mean, it's really inspiring, even after all these years. And you can tell both of these teams are grateful to be playing on this day right now.
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's the great one. He's guarded by Claxton.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose. Claxton passes to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And it's Butler with the ball for Miami. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now here's Schroeder, coming off a 16-point game against the Cavs in Cleveland. And it's stolen by Rose. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be.
Schroeder against Rose. Left side Schroeder. And he buries his first look.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Butler on the wing. And he buries his first look.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Outside Schroeder. Knocked away. And it's stolen by Rose. Here's the great one.
Powerful.
Yes! And he dunks it down.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, B.A., last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Miami. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Heat.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Here's Schroeder following the bucket by the Heat. He goes up, trips down the breakaway slam.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023. Dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. Number 1, the Heat.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Hoop poked away, and it's stolen by Rose. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wade. With some arc, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Here's Thomas. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Schroeder can't get it to go, and it's Miami's ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Heat. That's tipped. And that one is hammered home.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's Schroeder. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Russell Westbrook.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Now here's Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Over Rose. Deflected.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's the great one. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist from Butler.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
How about your Brooklyn Nets? Show some love.
Claxton passes to Johnson. Here's Thomas. He's scoreless. Right side Johnson. Over on Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Bridges outside. Shot clock at 5. Johnson passes to Schroeder.
And I just love the energy they've showed on the defensive side of the ball, especially inside where they're putting up some major resistance.
Here's the great one. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Schroeder, following the bucket by the Heat. Pass to Thomas. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Miami. Here's Wade. He picked up 15 in their last win against Charlotte.
Don't forget his 4 steals, just filling up the box score.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
So it's Brooklyn now. The Heat making their last shot. It's hauled in by the great one.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
From the right block, again, the Heat score.
Wanting it more, Butler beating good defense. Jimmy's such a fiery guy.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Miami dominating the game. Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Now Schroeder. The ball's knocked loose.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Rose.
Brooklyn basketball.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Heat. They've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And of course, Brooklyn, pretty far behind right now.
Well, I think for Miami, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Schroeder against Rose. Schroeder can't get it to go.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Wade, the pass to the great one. Got it. Good job in the low post. The great one's got 10 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Schroeder against Rose. Bridges outside. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Here's Wade. He has 6. And he bangs it home with one hand.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Schroeder, following the bucket by the Heat. Oh, they get a hand on it. And it's stolen by Rose. By himself. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And the coaching staff loves the defensive intensity, and Rose proving to be a nuisance grabbing the steal.
Rose has gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Schroeder against Rose. Outside Johnson. Pass to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Once again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. Here's the great one. 10 points for him. And that one's good. He's got 12.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The great one's gone a perfect 6 for 6 shooting. Nabbing another steal.
The steals don't end with him, and now he has a good look at the season record.
The instincts and tenacity he's shown on the defensive end all year is awe-inspiring.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And Brooklyn has possession. The Heat making their last shot. Schroeder with it. To snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Wade.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Basket's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area, huh?
And without a superstar scorer, Grant, the question has always been, how does this Nets team generate enough offense?
Yeah, well, hero ball is not going to work. I mean, they've got to push the pace and trust one another and go from good shot to great shot.
And here's Bridges, coming off a 22-point game against Cleveland.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
Butler with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Back to Butler. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Shooting for Miami, Jimmy Butler. One time from the line.
And at this point of his career, Butler wants to win. And boy, does he ramp up his performance in the playoffs, especially in recent years.
Now here's Bridges. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Once again, the Heat in transition. Up the court they go. Antetokounmpo, left side. Here's Rose, and that one is stuffed right through.
And showing the point guard instincts there. Boy, Giannis can make it look easy.
.11 left in the opening quarter. Knocked loose. Now here's Simmons. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. And they double up Simmons. 5 on the clock. Will it go? Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami dominating the game. Rose, the pass to the great one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to the great one. And there's another one for the Heat.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Now here's Simmons. It's hauled in by the great one. The great one's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Number 9.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Poke loose. Fires away from way outside. And so it's Miami showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And welcome back to our NBA coverage on this very special MLK Day. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
And the Nets with possession here. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road, setting the floor for Miami. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
Oh, sensational! What a dunk!
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Now Simmons. No points so far. The shot comes out. The great one passes to Jordan. And here's Bryant. Back to Jordan. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Bridges. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. He takes it in. Misses the layup.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
And then Bryant with the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Brooklyn with the ball. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and Bryant with a block. He's marked by Finney-Smith. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. The Nets have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Pass to Simmons. Out to Bridges. Oh, Jordan with the block. And he recovers it. And they get it back. 2 on the clock. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's the great one. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Simmons. Here's Sharp. Out to Bridges. Outside Johnson. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
What a slam. That dunk was just ridiculous.
You see the defense, Grant? They're all making business decisions up there. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Bridges against Jordan. They still need this. Bridges misses.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Looking to get back on track. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Bryant, the pass to Westbrook. Yes, sir, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And Brooklyn has possession. Here's Bridges to the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Sharp's got his first 2 points of the night.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Into the lane, and he makes no mistake. slam dunk.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer, and he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Simmons. It's blocked. Westbrook with it. 20 points for him last game against Charlotte.
He was a menace on defense as well, managing 3 steals.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Jordan's gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. To the inside. Here's Bridges. Oh, Jordan with the block. On the break. Westbrook finds Bryant. Jordan with it. Bryant outside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
You know, that was an excellent play right there, using his strength to power through contact.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Watford comes in for Finney-Smith. Thomas, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Schroeder in for Ben Simmons. Free throw good. Brian. Here's Schroeder. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Here's Thomas. Still without a bucket. Pass to Schroeder. Tipped away. They grab their own miss. Here's Claxton. No, no good. Unable to end this run. Jordan, the pass to Westbrook. And here's Schroeder. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Thomas, covered by Jordan. Thomas passes to Johnson. Now here's Claxton, guarded closely. Clock at 6. Kobe grabs a miss. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Here's the great one, coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Pass to Claxton. The floater, got a hand on it. Now here's Jordan. And he drives in. And the layup is good off the glass.
Assist.
Jordan's got 8.
35.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now here's Schroeder. And they're pushing it up. Jordan, the pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Nets. Pass to Johnson to stop the run. Miami grabs the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. And Westbrook slams it home.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Pass to Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got his second bucket on the night.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here's
2
Watford.
minutes to play. Second quarter.
It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Johnson for 3. Westbrook with the rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Westbrook against Schroeder. High post Claxton. Here's Thomas. Offline with a 3. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Jordan high post. Give him 8. Good on the shot. Jordan's got 10 points in the quarter.
35.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
.105 left in the first half of this game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Thomas passes to Schroeder. Now here's Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And then Bryant with the dunk.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Brooklyn with the ball. Now Schroeder. 24 seconds left in the first half. Claxton up top. Back to Schroeder. Fast break Miami. Here's the great one. Hammers it down. Goes coast to coast.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Here's Thomas. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Miami Heat making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And thanks for staying with us, folks, for our MLK Day broadcast of NBA action. And the Nets with possession here. Bridges and Johnson work as the forwards. Cam Thomas out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Nets 5. And certain guys really make you pay for fouling them. These small forwards have been terrific from the line all year. Mikal Bridges, number 1.
And what you love, he's as consistent in the clutch as he is in the first quarter. Nothing rattles this guy at the free throw line.
Outside Schroeder. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Butler.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
Here's the great one. Here he goes. That was unbelievable!
Wow.
Now that is a finish for the ages.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Thomas. Pass to Schroeder. There's the block. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Wade, the shot is good, and the assist by Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Schroeder against Rose. On the break. Here's the great one. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Schroeder against Rose. Schroeder into the lane. Miami grabs the miss. The great ones got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Schroeder with it. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Claxton. Here's Johnson. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Rose. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Outside Johnson. Antetokounmpo with the block. Rose, the pass to Butler. Now Antetokounmpo. Here's the great one. He's guarded by Claxton. Antetokounmpo inside. Johnson on him. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Brooklyn making some changes. Finney Smith checked in for Johnson, and Ben Simmons subbed in for Schroeder. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Back to Butler, to the left side wing. Here's the great one, going inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Simmons looking around. Inside, here's Claxton. To stop the drought, second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Claxton's got his first basket.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Brooklyn with the ball. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler who slams it down.
What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Wade, the pass to Butler. Rose into the lane, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. And here's Simmons. Still no points. Outside, Finney-Smith. Offensive rebound. Over on Antetokounmpo. Now here's Rose. 16 points for him. And Antetokounmpo the bucket on the assist from Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
He's been pretty careless with the ball. 4 turnovers is a stat you do not want next to your name.
Here's Wade. He's got 17. And there's the drive. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Rose against Simmons. Pass to Thomas. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Here's Butler driving inside, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, a fearless finish from a fearless player. Jimmy making some noise.
Here's Brooklyn. Ooh, poked away. And it's stolen by Rose. And he jams it home with authority.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And Brooklyn has possession. Over to the left wing. Good D by Rose. So it's Miami now. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Wade, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Knocks it. He swipes the ball away again.
His march toward history continues with that steal.
And now he's tied for the most steals in a season. You can't begin to describe his impact on defense. Here's the great one.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam. Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Yet another steal from him.
And remember that steal, folks. History has been made.
Now stands #1 all time for most steals in a season. A sensational year.
And passes like this demonstrate Rose's unselfish attitude, which is why his teammates enjoy playing with him. And here on the road, he's playing the villain role to perfection, robbing and stealing with reckless abandon.
Like he's done all season. One of the best pickpockets in league history.
Yeah, you just wonder, how does he keep doing it? Getting into passing lanes, harassing ball handlers. This has been a season like no other.
So the Nets making a switch here. Watford's checked in. And now a look at the teams who excelled at rebounding over the last month. #1, the Heat.
And last month, this team was active on the glass, really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Simmons finds Bridges. He swipes the ball away again.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Here's Thomas. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
And it's Butler with the jam.
A big night for Butler. We've seen him as the guy on a finals team, and Jimmy can definitely carry your offense.
Now Simmons. No points yet.
Brooklyn foul. Ben Simmons. First personal foul.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Thomas.
Nets, Dennis Schroeder.
And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Even in the later stages of his career, Rose still possesses considerable speed, a real threat to penetrate and score.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Here's the great one. Simmons defending. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Watford. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo.
They're now allowing an insane number of points off of turnovers.
Bridges outside. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Rose, the pass to the great one. On the take, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Simmons with it. 1:56 left in the third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Schroeder. Here's Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Schroeder against Rose. Blocked! And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's see some of the numbers here for Mikal Bridges. .133 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Wade. Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down! Oh, powered down with both hands.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Outside Simmons. Pass to Schroeder. Tries to break his ice. Knocked loose. And there's the rejection. And he's able to get it back. Bridges misses.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Butler against Schroeder. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, an assertive move there by Butler, shaking off his defender and finding the bucket.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Nabbing another steal.
He has been an absolute thief on the floor. Another steal.
And by the way, that swipe puts him tied for second all time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort for him. 34 seconds left in the third. Rose against Simmons. Sharp. Offensive board. A shot to stop the run. No good there.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And here's Simmons. From deep. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Miami, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. Setting the floor for the Heat, we've got LeBron James, also Johnson out there, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. HDF passes to Finney Smith. Rebound by the Heat. The Great Ones got 9 rebounds now. With the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Johnson.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Smith against Hero. Smith outside. Pass to Walker. Got it. Walker's got his first 2 points.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Johnson passes to Hero. Jordan with it. Here's the Great One. And he dunks it down.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
To the middle. Here's Watford. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's the Heat with the ball. Johnson passes to the Great One. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Johnson.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
So it's Brooklyn now. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Soft touch off the glass.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Back to Hero. James up top. Here's the Great One. And to even things out for free agents from year to year, the league now has something called cap smoothing, RJ.
In the past, free agents in a year with a big cap spike would get a lot more money than free agents in the other years. This is an attempt to even it out so we don't have the same thing happen back in 2017.
Hero against Smith. Outside Walker. 4-3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. James outside. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And Brooklyn has possession. Now here's Smith. Outside Finney Smith. Outside Walker. Here's Watford. Smith outside. Missed inside. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Down low. Here's the great hits yet again. Wow!
Assist.
Once again, he's hit the 40-point mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season. Jordan with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Jordan, the pass to Hero. Back to Jordan, to the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Bates Diop on the wing. Back to Smith. Richard, what's your stance on the take foul that was implemented not too long ago?
I am so glad that they implemented that. The transition game is one of the most entertaining aspects of the game. Not many people are going to complain about a rule that encourages up-tempo basketball.
Here's the great one. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Miami. Number 9. Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And R.J. Parody has been a league goal. Last season was as closely contested as we've seen in recent memory.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sign of things to come. And with the new CBA, I think it will. While super teams do capture the imagination, I think a healthy competition is always for the best.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. He's perfect from the line this time. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Smith in the high post. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Blocked. Out of bounds. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Outside Johnson. Pass to the great one. Clock at 6. There's the drive. And he goes in for the dunk.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Now Smith. And you look at two-way players who split time between the NBA and G League. They become important to roster construction, RJ.
It is, but I think also that the NBA has to make sure that these guys are taken care of because they're less expensive, so they end up having to do this bouncing back and forth. And you can have 3 guys shuffling back and forth. It's given a lot of young players an opportunity to prove themselves, but I still think that the teams need to make sure that they're taken care of. Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To win the cold spell. Tips it up, controls the rebound and the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Pass to the great one. Drives to the hoop. Another one goes. Incredible.
And you know what him reaching 50 points means. He's moved up another spot in the record books.
The second spot is his alone now for most 50-point performances in a year. Walker with it. The ball's knocked loose. And here's Jordan. Pass to the gray one. Outside Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's the great one. He's guarded by Claxton. Bates Diop on the wing. Covered by Johnson. Ball's going up the court. Here's the great one. Good. He hits again.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Smith against Hero. Smith outside. And it's rejected. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's the great one. And got it! Another basket! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And the Nets with possession here. Now here's Smith. Pass to Walker. Clock is at 3. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Watford, no good.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Johnson passes to Hero. Driving to the... Okay! Knockout!
Man!
Wow!
You're coming in at full speed. Hero was just too quick.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Steps back and shoots. And it's Miami with a rebound.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Outside Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Goes up on the baseline. Smith no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Jordan's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop. Perfect from the floor. Smith inside. He's guarded by Hero.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Here's Walker. And RJ team's now able to add a third two-way contract to the roster. A lot of quality players getting a foothold into the league now.
Yeah, you think of names like Alex Caruso, Lou Dort, able to develop in both the G League and in the association. So many players have really gotten their footing inside that G League.
You got to do more than that to stop Hero. He's superb at staying under control.
And Walker's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Johnson. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And here's Walker looking to end the run. Blocked! And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Sharp, he's checked in for Claxton. Mikal Bridges comes in for Bates Diop. Thomas, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Schroeder in for Smith. Here's Thomas. 5 to shoot. Over Jordan. It's deflected. And he gets it back. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Great One.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Bridges. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Schroeder against Hero. Here's Jordan driving in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And rejected. And he cans that one.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
So it's the Heat winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Giannis, what an impressive scoring performance for you tonight. What was the key?
I just want to thank my teammates because they're doing a great job finding me. And I'm just trying to, try to be as selfish, try to wait for my time to offensive end.
Giving all the credit to his teammates. What a selfless guy. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.